Hello everybody and welcome back. And now we're playing this old classic, Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Hey there, we got Dragon Girl in the chat right now. Happy to see you. And now, load this in, and I'm gonna say right now, I used some cheats to just unlock everything, because this is just gonna be a casual romp through the game. If you want to get the cheat programs yourself, they're done by a guy called how do you pronounce his name? Nagna, or just look up Dragon Ball Z Budokai cheats on YouTube. You should find it. But basically, the cheats just give me all of the modes, all of the characters, and what we're really focusing on is we're gonna play this mode, but we're gonna play this mode first. This is an interesting game to look back on, both the good, but no. I'm afraid of upsetting the copyright with that, because that was the theme song that played in the original American localization of this. And I guess this is technically copyrighted music too, but I don't know, it's weird how the rules work. Maybe if I just keep talking, then I won't have a problem with the copyright. But thankfully, most of the game and most of the music in this is just, you know, lesser, not lesser, they're like made for the game. If I tone down the volume, but I also won't upset the copyright. Yeah, a creature. Just call him a creature. Yep. Here we go. There's the king of wasted potential himself. Just jump that on him. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very distilled adaptation of the anime, I suppose. Yeah. Just, hey, I'm your brother. By the way, we're genocidal realtors. I'm taking your son. Bye. There we go.
Well, what an unexpected surprise.
Especially if you've seen Dragon Ball, like very few people have, and then you'd realize how big of a deal it is that Goku and Piccolo are teaming up.
And what if I don't feel like it, huh? What are a couple of puny runts like you going to do?
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Stronger than I am, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's no way that I'll back down. You fools just don't get it, do you?
Distilled indeed. Yeah. Kai, though, like with Dragon Ball Z Kai, you still have the fact that it was based on like just the manga, so it didn't have any of the filler that the anime had.
That's just great. Then I'll deal with you.
Like, I can't even remember, did he mention the other Saiyans before their fight? I know they mentioned them when he was dying, but yeah. Oh yeah, here are our controls, at least the default controls. You've got your kick, your punch, your ki blast, your guard, and this game does kind of play like Tekken in a way. Like you've got like your button combinations like that. It's not as insane as Tekken. This is kind of a gateway into games like that. And that's basically like how you use your attacks. Try to figure out the best way to combo with it. And without further ado, here we go. Fair warning, I am very rusty at this game. Come on, Raditz, don't let me make a chump of you like that. Come on, get up. Come on, get back up. Come on, this ain't fair. Whoa, hey, get... I asked for it, I suppose. Get up so I can hit you some more, yeah! There we go.
What? How did you? Look at that.
Yeah, how did you? The scene that showed how you did it isn't in this game.
Do it. Please, Kakarot. You don't want to hurt your own brother, do you?
Oh, come on, you were totally willing to hurt him before, and you were willing to hurt your nephew.
Leave this planet right now. No, you can't listen to him, Goku.
Like, well, okay. Like, you... Yeah, Goku, I'm sorry. You kind of deserve that. Yeah, you get these extra moves you can use to customize your characters with. I'll get into that a little later.
I can't believe you fell for that trick. Too bad. Now you're all mine.
Oh boy. Face the wrath of the terrible toddler.
Stop it! Let that go!
Oh, that's another thing I remember of the old days of Dragon Ball. Like, you had Gohan and Kid Goku had a different voice actress.
No way. Curse that kid. Hey,
Yep.
let go. Piccolo, blast him. Do it now. Good.
There we go.
He's all mine.
Alright, action! Hit the special beam cannon. This is one of the weird sort of, I guess, mini games. You gotta rotate the your analog sticks in the direction to go to try to get Raditz to line up with the blast. Come on. Nope. No! Rotating right. No. Right. No. Go right. No. I'm rotating right. I'm rotating. Rotate.
Push your luck.
Ah.
Gohan, forgive your father.
Darn. I remember this sucking as a kid, too. No. Rotate to the right. To the right. Right. No. Left. Oh, by the skin of my teeth. Oh.
I'll finish him. Special wings.
There we go. Oh, you know what else I don't remember? This game is a lot more violent than I remembered it being. Like, oh, I might have had to have tagged for violence there. I'm sorry. Japan and I have different ideas of what's okay for a children's medium. Just have a guy get blown through his chest. that's fine.
After losing his life in a brutal battle against his brother Raditz.
If that was a bit much for you, I apologize.
Taking King Yema's advice, Goku travels the long road of Snake Way in search of the ruler of the other world, King Kai.
Yep.
There. That's it. That's the planet King Yema was talking about.
Such a weird
After the appropriate
nature of this world.
Goku found himself training on King Kai's planet.
Yeah.
6 months
This is my monkey.
the Saiyans
Oh dear.
finally
Here we go.
begin their dreaded attack. I can't wait to see Kakarot's face when he sees that his son has been smashed into tiny pieces.
Oh no. Like, we just cut right back to, oh yeah, everything is in horrible ruin without Goku. Sorry.
The Nimbus Cloud?
Yeah, there is, yep. We almost never see that nowadays. Yeah, there probably is a bit of use of it in Super that I just am blanking on.
Goku's quiet fury.
Yeah, let's think of all the fun contexts we're all missing out on because we had to cut scenes like that. There's actually a few other chapters to go through once you've finished the story, but yeah. We'll get to that later.
Tien?
I love how they
Yamcha?
obscure Tien in these cutscenes to cover the fact that in the anime he lost his arm, but they don't show that.
That's not all. I got that other little friend of yours as well.
Oh boy.
Chaozu? No! That's it!
There we go. Ah, we get our first transformation here. If you hold the punch, kick, and guard buttons at the same time, when you have enough energy, then you can have a transformation. And those usually unlock either other moves, or they can, like, just boost your power. Like... Oh, this is one of my favorite songs in the game. It's called Challengers. Oh no, I hit all the buttons at once, and that makes you taunt. That's a problem with this game. The transformation buttons and the taunt buttons are very close in combination. Get... Oh, I'm more impressed. There we go. King Kai Fist 2! Or Kaioken, if you're more traditionalist. There we go. Come on, get back up. Get up. Come on, loser. Yeah! No! Go away! Thank you. Oh boy.
Regina, I need your help.
Like, sure. Uh-oh. I didn't need that much help up. Just get him to the healing vein. The Zenkai boost will help. Uh-oh. Yeah. At least they got rid of his goofy face he makes when he dies. Yeah, yeah, Vegeta later ends up a good guy. That guy who you just saw murder his comrade, he ends up married to Bulma. Go figure that one out, huh?
Kakarot, do you have any idea how lucky you are that a super elite warrior like myself has decided to let you have a fighting chance?
Super elite, as in better than the regular elites? Like, oh yeah, I'm the best of the best.
It doesn't seem like your style.
There. I've let you
Yeah, that's an interesting way to cope with it. I mean,
shall we?
it's said that Saiyans are just naturally drawn to women who are, like, fierce and stuff. So, naturally, he was like, wait, hold on, I can destroy planets by pointing at them and you're not afraid? I need to marry you, woman! Alright, we got the continuous Kamehameha. Ooh, let's see how that looks. Yeah. Now, let's see here. Oh dear. Gotcha! That's not a continuous Kamehameha, that's just Ki Blast. Oh yeah, and if you hold guard and hit back, you'll, you'll charge your ki. This is... You know, I said this game is sort of like Tekken. It's like Tekken if you could fly. Oh, there we go! This is one of the things I love about this game. Screen transitions. More fighting games need screen transitions. Just knock someone away and it just takes you to a new battlefield. Oh! Come on. Take that. Super elite.
This match my strength. I'm better than you are. I am the strongest. And elite, there's no way I can be beaten.
Thought you were super elite. Yeah.
You're quite the lucky one indeed.
Yeah. Love these
You're going to
transitions.
see me transform.
Oh, yeah. Remember in one of the English subs they had it that, oh yeah, your father invented this because we had to make you more like Superman, so we made your dad a scientist, even though that's not what he was in the source. Of course, I don't think Bardock had been invented yet. Oh boy, he's going beast mode. Improved clothing. Oh yeah, I'll get to those capsules in a moment. I suppose I could cover them next time I see my skill sheet. Oh.
Don't you see, Kakarot? You don't have a chance against me!
I remember this game was released as part of an HD collection that for some reason left out Budokai 2, and then they had different music for it due to like copyright shenanigans with the original composer. I think he was, I forget if it was he found to be a plagiarist or was that another guy. Anyway, the problem is that the music they used for his like seeing Grade 8 Vegeta for the first time, it just really didn't fit the scene. Don't worry, they don't expect us to fight the Great Ape. It's not like the GT final bout and that bullcrap.
So it's Kakarot's son. Oh, how nice. Did you come to say goodbye to your father, Sonny?
No, now Sonny is gonna cut your tail.
Well, take a good look. Cause it'll be the last one you'll ever get.
Huh? Ah, he had your number.
Your pathetic little friends won't catch me off guard, Kakarot. I'm too smart for their tricks.
More like too clever by half. You didn't think we'd try it twice. Nobody expects the fat swordsman. Good job, Yajirobe.
Show Gohan's true power.
Oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All these times we've been playing Goku, but now it's time for Gohan.
Starting to make me very angry. You want to play with me? Then let's play, boy. Are you ready?
One thing I want to mention really quick about the models in this game. I have such mixed feelings about them. On one side, I kind of like the cell shading look to them. On the other side, they look kind of rubbery to me. Just one of the ways this game shows its age. All right, one thing I want to mention really quick about these capsules. Reds are your special attacks, like, you know, the Masenko or the Kamehameha. And then you have the blues, which are the more, I guess, generic moves, I guess. Like your grabs, certain specials that you saw, like the continuous Ki Blast wave. And then the greens are more of special support that will give you a particular stat. Yeah, the cel-shaded 3D look had a long way to go when it was first used. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Whoa! Let's just shoot him while he's down. Or up. He's like floating in the air, but yet like still in a fallen state. Oh yeah, you have no context for that either. Just, oh yeah, he has a spirit bomb? Where'd he get that move? Yeah, this is definitely for people who've already seen the anime. We got a skill, Meteor Flash, and he got our skill right in his face. There you go. You know, I think that the Spirit Bomb probably has some of the worst success rate in most of the series. Like, in the anime, it was only really used successfully to kill one person. It worked a lot in the specials, but those aren't canon, so they don't count. Beast Wars Landscape. I mean, we did fight Vegeta as he went Beast Mode, so, yeah.
I'll stop you.
Vegeta, terrorize!
Over, you fool. Not over yet. No.
I kind of wish I made that joke earlier.
Krillin, stop. Please. Let Vegeta go.
Yeah.
Look, I know this probably sounds crazy, but I want to challenge him again one day.
Hey, you know this guy who, like, kills people and, like, even destroys planets?
Just let him go.
I just want a challenge from him again, okay? Don't kill him.
But I will be back to destroy
Like,
you
Goku. I'm sure glad Goku grew past the character flaw that would let villains live, and I'm sure glad they don't have him revert back to this in Dragon Ball Super.
You've got to use all your power so
Sure glad. That's true. I mean, hey, I'm sure Bulma's happy that he didn't kill Vegeta. But, of course, that comes later. Preview?
Hey everyone, Goku here.
Oh,
We
yeah.
heard that there's another set of Dragon Balls on a planet called Namek. We're going to
Yeah.
try to use them to wish our dead friends back to life.
Because ours can't do that because of reasons that would make sense if you watch the anime.
All of you, stay out of my way!
Oh yeah, here's another thing I forgot. Like, the original voice of Frieza in the English dubs, both Funimation and Ocean, were a woman. They were women that were doing Frieza's voice. I know a lot of people were really confused about that. Like, wait, is Frieza a girl? Like, I never thought that, but no, let's keep going. Hey, no. Again, I don't know where the copyright stands on that. For all I know, it'll, like, tag me for using the song, or it'll tag me for the song that this song might have been ripping off. I don't know. Oh, right, yeah! The voice for Airazor voiced him in the Ocean dub.
Meanwhile, the Z fighters went to
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Ain't that trippy? Yeah, like, that's where your voice... I know that it sparked a theory in me that I still have to this day about Frieza's species, where I've wondered, like, with the kind of androgynous look they have and the fact that we've only ever seen one sort of look to them, even, like, when you look at, like, other games where you can play as a member of their race, or, like, or different races, there's male or female options for most of them, including the Majins, but there is no option for, say, like, there's only one option for Namekians and for Frieza's race. Which makes me wonder, like, is it like the Namekians where they're, like, you know, they're, they just reproduce asexually or something? Are we gonna see, like, the way that King Cold, like, birth Cooler and Frieza is just, he just barfs up an egg or something? I could believe that. I mean, they're already a weird enough species as it is. Reproduced by budding. You see this little baby just growing out of his back, and then it just pops out.
Well, I'd better start my training if I hope to stand a chance against Vegeta. He's not going to be easy on me, so I've got to be twice as hard on myself.
And I can already talk. Yeah.
Expect to face him again so soon.
Probably, considering that Frieza's entire race are, like, psychic, they probably all have super brains. Oh. First training. Ah. Here's a fun little gimmick. To deflect, you can deflect Ki blasts if you press the button, like, right before it, like, you press guard right before it hits you. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Haha! Oh. The Ki Blast gimmick gets way more exciting in later games. But baby steps. We're watching a game series grow, basically. Deflect it away or deflect it. Oh. There we go. There you go. Yep.
Goku! Are you there? Hello?
There we go.
King Kai?
Yeah.
Is that you, King Kai?
Oh yeah, the Ki Blasts are heat-seeking. That's great.
Now, Goku, listen. I'm sending you a telepathic message to warn you. There's something far
Oh,
more
boy.
terrible than any stand waiting for you on Namek. At all costs, you must steer clear of this creature, or he leaves a path of death and destruction wherever he goes. His name is Frieza.
One of my favorite details about Frieza is that Toriyama said he based him on Japanese real estate agents. He said they were the worst people on Earth. Alright. Activate burst mode 5 times. Use punch and kick right as he does a power punch. Alright. Oh. Oh. There we go, burst mode. Just press buttons and stuff. Just, there we go. Come on, be fast, be furious. Do it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go, burst mode. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on.
Goku, we've called. I'm sending you a telepathic message to tell you that we've updated our privacy policy. You have no privacy anymore.
There we go, finally. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, come on. Just go ballistic with your button presses. Oh. Come on, power punch me. Power punch. Power punch. There we go. That's more like it. That's the way. That's the way. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Alrighty. Come on. There we go. Come on. Power punch. Come on. You're the computer. I would expect me to have problems like you're having. Come on. Come on. I busted out the Kaioken for you. There, oh, come on. You almost had it. There we go. Come on, come on. There's how we go. That's the way. That's... Oh, no. I got a little too excited there. I accidentally hit the start button. Oh, hey, look. You won that time. Oh, that's it. That's enough. Relax, will you? There we go.
Yeah, it's go time. Let's get down to business.
Alrighty. More training. You'll be on Namek soon. Use your little remaining health to defeat the fake Vegeta. I hope you didn't have problems in the earlier part. Because if you did, you're screwed. Oh, never mind. It just automatically brings you to the lowest health bar. That's okay. As we've already established, the simulation is a complete moron. I agree, ask the toy box. As much as I love my button combos from my super attacks, at the same time, I'm the kind of guy who is very casual about games. Like, I just mash the buttons and have fun. Where's that one meme? Like, oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're still alive. I'm just kidding. You're not alive. You're a computer program. You can't be alive. Dragon throw, baby! There we go. I know. Get some Pocky and enjoy some anime. That's how God intended. Yeah. And then Goku spent the rest of his trip just smashing his fist against his chest. Alrighty. Next one we have, once again, all of Goku's friends are getting trashed. It's a good thing you had all that training or you'd be dead by now. You're still not winning, but at least you're not dead. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's more context we don't have. Just, oh, why is that guy wearing tattered clothes? You should have watched the anime. There we go. Yep. I visit, you visit Guru and Guru gives you, you visit me, I give you unlocked potential. Oh no. Soiree is a fun word. The French are good at making up weird words. Yeah.
Alongside Vegeta, Krillin and Gohan put up a valiant effort, but they were
I mean, yeah, they killed Goldo off screen here. Oh. Oh, there's a bit more blood.
We can't let them win.
Just a little. The animated blood that shows up on the rating.
Landing operations.
This game is rated T.
Welcome to Planet Namek.
Yeah, the French language is nonsense, but they do have a few fun words we like to borrow from them.
Krillin, I know things aren't good.
Yeah.
Hold tight. I'm coming.
Well, don't waste time. Get moving. You can talk and fly at the same time. Of course your training will be enough. You're the main character. It can't not be enough. They don't have the same plot armor that you do. Yeah.
You did very well. I'm proud. You fought hard.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn.
Girl's like, oh, dude, this guy's nuts.
Fool! You think you can take on the Ginyu Force all by yourself?
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. You think you're ready for me?
Raccoon looks so ridiculous. Like, he looked ridiculous to start with.
Back me up. But enough of the comedy routine.
Oh, speaking of Beast Wars, yeah.
Attack!
Speaking of Beast Wars, the Ocean dub Raccoon was voiced by the same guy who played Megatron. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Oh dear, here we go. Evan, oh, there, get out. Oh yeah, Piccolo. Yeah, Scott McNeil. He was Piccolo, and Scott McNeil played not just Dinobot. He played like a plurality of the characters. I love when you just beat them down mid combo and they just drop like, oh no, nope, too much.
No one that's wrong.
Just sitting with his bare butt straight in the air.
That was incredible.
Just when you thought you couldn't get more embarrassing, Raccoon.
That was just
Then again,
fudge him.
you know, you don't really need our help to look like an idiot. Oh yeah, McNeil voiced Rat Trap, Silverbolt, Waspinator, Dinobot, and Tarantulas. All in one episode. I love that guy's range. Scott McNeil's my favorite Canadian. One of my favorite Canadians. My favorite Canadian of all time is Norm Macdonald. Unfortunately, yeah, he has gone to be with the Lord. Oh boy.
So you've somehow
Here we go.
managed to make it through my elite team. But
Oh yeah, Genyu had a different voice actor in those days, and as well.
ready to die.
Vegeta,
Yeah.
you take the one on the left, all right? I know that you've regained your strength since you lost your power earlier. And for our sake, I hope that will be enough.
How did you know that?
Set, go!
But he can sense your power levels. Alright, now we have our fight with Ginyu. Ah, it's nostalgic here in the old Ginyu voice. They're pretty similar enough. Yeah. Come on, get up. I don't want to have to kick you while you're down. Yeah, and it should be worth noting that the only members of the Ginyu Force that are playable in this game... Oh... Yeah, I think so. I remember Tarantulas had a different voice in for much of the series. There we go. Get up. Get up. I know you got more fight in you.
No! Could it be?
Oh!
Super Saiyan!
Yeah, the only Ginyu Force members playable in this game are Ginyu and Raccoon.
Hear me?
Guldo, Berter, and Jace are only in cutscenes.
So why don't you just give up?
I guess they wanted to keep to the ones that were primarily fought by Goku.
Powerful fighters in the universe. That's right. Maybe you're not quite a Super Saiyan just yet.
And here's the most broken gimmick in several Dragon Ball Z games.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Oh, that's fine violence. It's blue blood. It's okay. Oh, my emulator had a weird moment with that.
Not bad at all. Kinda cozy in here.
Oh well.
I found you.
So you're still alive, are you? I should have smashed up my body more.
What?
Eh,
And spoil all the fun?
Vegeta!
Go ahead and finish this, Ginyu. I'll take care of the winner.
This won't take long. Remember, you're next, Vegeta.
All right, now is Goku Ginyu or is Ginyu Goku? Control the body switch to Ginyu to take down to take Goku down. Look out, Goku. Yeah, we're playing as Ginyu, but we only have the very basic skills of Ginyu, and we are playing with less life. The weird thing is, too, we're still hearing Ginyu's voice because the way body change works in this game is it basically has you switch characters. You even switch skills, though. This was later nerfed in later games, one in which it's very boring the way they do it. But, I remember, I think it was Raging Blast that actually had the best utilization of this gimmick, where basically it gives you sort of an extra character to play as once. And the power level of it varies. But my gosh, I can't tell you how often I cheesed body change when I was playing this game as a kid. I would go in the tournament, and then if I'd reach the champion, let him beat me down enough, and then I would steal his body, and then I would beat me up. That means I get the prize money, and I get stronger by proxy. Thanks for all the training you put this body through. It's mine now. Goodbye.
While Goku spent some quality time in the rejuvenation chamber, Gohan and Krillin used the Dragon Balls to summon the dragon and wish Piccolo back to life.
I'm home. Yes, but how?
But Frieza had his own wish to grant on this particular birthday.
That's a strange way to view that. Okay. Oh! Behold, one of the most brutal moves ever. Certainly one of the most brutal of Frieza's. Ooh. It's alright, the blood is different. It's not red, it's fine. Yeah, and I should also note, it wouldn't be until Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 that we would have, like, being able to play as Frieza's second and third forms.
I had no idea my power would increase this much.
Zenkai boost, baby.
Don't worry.
Wonderful perk of being a Saiyan. What doesn't kill you makes you much stronger.
Goku's revival.
I should mention, as part of one of the many cheats that I put in here, one was actually a patch for widescreen support, but I found that it didn't really work with recording.
So come back for more, have you? Some people just never learn, do they?
My gosh, it's so weird coming back to this voice after I've been spoiled by the voice of the late Chris Ayres. Yeah, sadly, he passed away not that long ago.
I'm going to finish you.
Yeah. Weird hearing Christopher Sabat's voice. No, it's weird. It's weirder hearing this lady's voice out of Frieza after, like, Chris Ayres, like, basically, I honestly feel like he got the spirit of the character right. Like, not to be mean to Lydia Young or any of the ones who played Frieza before. Oh, dang. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, Yeah, sadly, we learned quite a number of people at Funimation are scumbags. But hey, Vix is out with his own company, and I wish him the best. No, not okay. There we go. Kaioken times 10. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, get back up. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Come on. There we go.
If I don't stop Frieza,
Yep.
he'll ravage the entire universe. One shot left, the spirit bomb.
Yeah.
I
Big old
have
nasty
to borrow
spirit
the
bomb.
spirit of the planet Namek and all its creatures. Please,
Didn't he also borrow energy from, like, the neighboring planets?
Really are a bothersome little pest. And I've had enough. I'll turn you and this planet into dust.
You ain't impressive with your tiny little planet buster bomb thing.
What? No!
I think I remember hearing somewhere that it was said by, I think it was Frieza's Japanese voice actor, like, hey, why do you think the spirit bomb didn't kill Frieza? And he says, I don't know, maybe it's because he's a nice guy. It says it can't kill someone pure-hearted. Maybe he's just a nice guy enough that it didn't kill him. Like, and apparently that's supposed to be like a double joke about like how nice guy sounds like, I think, a certain amount of Joel's, where he was saying like
Awesome, Goku!
behind, like he was tough enough that it that much didn't kill him.
You're dead.
Mm.
But I want to start with a little ball. But
Oh yeah, this is probably one of the more brutal Frieza kills.
No! Not him, Frieza!
Yeah, blow up Piccolo instead. If his head survives, he'll grow back. Oh! It's worse in the anime because you see his chest expand before he explodes. Just ugh.
Enough! I can't
Oh dear.
allow you to do this anymore.
I didn't know my mouse was in the way.
Frieza, you are going to pay.
Usually the mouse becomes invisible on emulators. Sorry about that. Yep. When you make him mad.
Get Piccolo and take him somewhere safe. Go on, son. I'll take care of this monster once and for all. Now get going!
I've seen it. I understand, Dad. You turn into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they unlock those levels when you really, really tick them off.
My best friend, Krillin. It's over!
Oh yeah, he's madder even right here. All right. Yeah, we got. Ooh. Let's. We can try for Spirit Bomb again if I get enough ki. Oh, hello. Hey! Oh, come off it! Yep. Oh, Chi-Chi definitely. Like, you made that joke about how likes a woman who can kick his butt. He actually met Chi-Chi, like he basically proposed to her after the fight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! I almost had it! Let me... Oh, come on!
I'm sorry, Krillin.
Continue. Yeah, there are special lose quotes, but yeah, I hope I don't exactly have to show those off. Oh yeah, the problem with some transformations as well is that the more levels you have in them, the more energy they'll eat through. The fact that I am on transformation number, what is it, 3 or 4, means I'm eating through the energy like mad.
What? Who are you?
So, you really don't recognize me? I am the hope of the universe, the sworn protector of the planet Earth.
Oh yeah, this is very much a dubism. This speech was basically made because they wanted Goku to be even more like Superman.
Curse you and can't be! I will not stand for this humiliation! But if that's how you want to play, prepare to meet your doom, Saiyan!
Oh yeah, we still have yet another fight with him, I believe. Because, yeah, even though it says the planet was going to explode in 5 minutes, we have quite a not 5-minute battle. I believe they hand-wave away with, oh, you see, they're fighting so fast that it's actually, like, just too fast for us to process. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I also think that she did the voice for the Ishbalan lady from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh. You go get him.
I will smash you into a million pieces, just like your
Yep.
beauty friend.
Oh yeah, you want to dig at that wound. Yeah, you know.
What you did to Krillin.
Yeah, just dig at that wound. See how that works, Frieza. The last time when you killed him, that's what's brought it out. Yeah, you want to bring more of that out? Yeah. I mean, it's your grave. Sure. If you want to fill your grave that quickly, go right the frick ahead. Yep, Frieza is now at 100% power. Of course, this was before we introduced ideas like, oh, what if his race had another form, like what Cooler had? But then we get the kind of side-graded idea with, what is it? Oh, cheese. No. Like, Super had all those ideas of like, oh yeah, there's a gold Frieza, there's a... Oh, come off of it.
Balls!
There we go. There we go. Like, now Frieza has, like, a black coat of paint now when he goes and fights. Hey, like, he's got a black form, which does, I don't know. I don't keep up with Super very much. Honestly, this is a hot take of mine, but, like, I think that, like, Super at its worst is worse than GT. Like, I'm not saying Super is necessarily terrible, it's just that when it's bad, it's bad. Ugh, like how I'm playing bad. Okay, we haven't seen much of the black form yet. Alright. I don't know why, but Gold Frieza makes me think, what, did he become a Herald of Galactus? No, then he would have been Silver. I don't know, that's just what I think when I look at that. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Wait, oh, come on. I know I hit the energy button. Haha, I kicked you out of your transformation. Ha, you like that? You're not playing with your full power anymore. Oh. Nope. Nope. Aha! Finally! Oh, you cowards! You won't. You showed Raditz and Goku getting like impaled on the laser, and then you don't show Frieza getting cut in half. Where is the line drawn? Alrighty.
I gave you some of my energy, so now you're on your own.
No. You cannot defeat me. I can't be beaten.
I mean, it's just a mutilation of the model, right? Then again, you'd be amazed at the weird limitations of certain old game engines. The super beautiful arrow, which only Zarban uses. Is that what Frieza threw at us? Nope.
Prepare to die.
Come on, you didn't think I'd give you enough energy to kill me. Boom. Oh, right, the planet's gonna explode.
Start! Come on, start!
Oh no, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Leave it.
Every time I hit the buttons, muffins show up. What's the deal? Every button is just muffins!
Goku! Don't die! Don't die!
So, what was your percentage of collecting items in Super Metroid?
Why don't you use your brain a little?
Like, oh right, yeah! Death has no consequence!
Dragon is really that big?
Oh yeah, ours is a wimp. Look at this guy. He does 3 wishes. Though he has weirder rules. He just has to lift this ship up from the inside and fly up. Yeah, sure. There we go.
Hi, Goku again. Well, we managed
Ooh.
to escape from Namek somehow. But when we
And I got new clothes because I went on vacation. Oh, cool. You're a nice kid.
Years from now, the Earth is going to be threatened by a pair of androids. You
Oh,
have
no.
to stop them.
But which android is the pair?
Nothing will stop me from fulfilling my design.
Oh, that's a weird issue.
Next time on Dragon Ball
Yeah.
a new
See,
threat.
I don't know how they made that
From
mistake.
heart virus?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, here's the weird thing about that. Thing. Like, I don't know why that mistake happened there, but I know why it happens in other places. No. Ew. Oh, by the way, if you move your control stick, you can just play with the loading thing. Alright, here we go. Frieza came back! And then he was promptly just crushed. Look at him. My dad says it's my turn on the Xbox. No. Just, yeah.
Goku's not
Yeah.
the only Saiyan. You're looking at one right now.
I mean, there's also Vegeta. I'm sure you mean, did you mean he was the only other Super Saiyan? Whatever. Yeah, oh.
Years from now, you'll discover an android created by a scientist named Dr.
Oh,
Gero.
dear.
And
By the way, Dr. Gero, his name is a pun. It's supposed to be based on the Japanese word for vomit.
but I can help you.
As hard
Yep.
as it is to believe, this young boy named
Yeah.
Goku is the son of Bulma.
How hard to believe one of Goku's first friends ended up with one of his worst enemies. You never know how someone could just change. Oh well. Oh boy. Here's the bad day. What a beautiful day to go on a rampage. Don't you think, my weird marshmallow robot? I really don't understand why he decided to make him look like a weird clown doll thing.
You don't stand a chance against us. We've been watching you. We've seen all of your battles with our spy robots.
Oh, really? Did you make sure to watch all of my battles on planet Namek?
There was no need. We learned
Because
everything
aliens
first
suck.
yourself.
Why should I?
Vegeta, you revealed all of your
I didn't mean that worse.
But you overlooked a very important detail.
Remember when, like, everyone died and then Purunga brought They brought him back with Purunga, and then he brought Pilaf back because Pilaf was so incompetent at being evil that Purunga didn't consider him evil.
It looks like we managed to power up quite a bit.
Talk about being the ineffectual villain.
I can beat you at this level.
Yeah.
And I know that 19 can take you with his eyes closed.
All right.
Alrighty.
Why don't you both get over here, and we'll see how strong you really are.
There we go. Action, don't give in to the disease. Goku is losing his health to the viral heart disease. Defeat Android 19 before his health reaches 0. Yeah, one of the many things you can equip in this game for support, one of them is the heart virus. And what that does is, well, it drains your health over time. And then when your health reaches, like, it'll stop draining when you're, like, halfway down your last bar. But, yeah. Like, it's doing a pretty good job, even as I'm, like, draining me, even as I'm wailing on 19 here. There we go. Yep, and, oh boy. Still having his weird viral heart attack.
Doing great out there, but it looks like he's in a lot of pain.
I'm just glad that that thing's not contagious enough that the Yardrak heart virus moved on to someone else or something. I'm pretty sure they only had enough vaccine for Goku, and he didn't take it. You had to take your medicine. It's a monkey flu. Yeah, sure.
His energy, he's stealing it.
Oh yeah, that's even a move that you can use when you play as 19. Steal people's health and make it yours. There we go.
Going to defeat Kakarot, it's me. So stay out of my way, you robotic punk.
Yep. Saved by Vegeta. All because he hates us too much to let us die by anyone else. Get an enemy who hates you like Vegeta hates you. Oh yeah, too bad we don't get to watch this. Too bad. We're gonna... Don't worry, one of the extra chapters we can get on a replay is that we can actually play as Vegeta. Oh no! You got wrecked by a girl. Oh boy, here's the living horror movie himself. Oh man, I gotta tell you, Cell, particularly the imperfect Cell, that is a source of some nightmares, man. Like, ugh. No one forgets watching Cell drink people. Like, oh my gosh, that felt like it was right out of a horror movie. Oh. And he fused with God. We kind of glossed over him fusing with Nail. That actually is a transformation. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like watching him drink people would have been too complicated for this game. The Namek? I believe you mean the Namekian. Namek is the planet.
Who I am. It's a pity that you can be so powerful, yet so stupid.
I mean, that's pretty normal for a lot of Jiro's things. He's like, oh, I don't need to know what happened on Namek to think I'm ready for this fight. Yeah, me and 19, we got this handled. What do you mean 19 was reduced to scrap?
So, I guess I was wrong.
There we go.
You're much more powerful than the Piccolo I know of.
Happy to disappoint you.
Yes. Team 4-star. How the mighty have fallen. Yeah. Alrighty. Here, whoa. Yeah, back up. How rare. We're playing as someone who's not Goku again. That hasn't happened since, what, the Saiyan Saga playing as Gohan? Alrighty. I must say, of all the models in this game, I think that Cell's looks the best. There we go. We're fused with Kami. Get us in max power. Hold on. Let me refer to that skill. We have Special Beam Cannon. We have... Oh! Oh, there we go. Oh dear. I thought I could get that. There we go. Yeah, of course you had to slip in that little... Oh, good, you're back for one of my favorite sagas.
But why?
Frieza's still my favorite villain, but Cell is a strong second. And I just really like how creepy his first form looks. Just, oh man. Yeah. Yeah, this is a villain who figured out, oh, I need to level grind. And by level grind, I mean turn people into smoothies so I can drink them. See? That's like, watching it happen is one of the most horrific things ever. Just, you watch them melt, you hear their bones crunch and collapse under the, just nasty. Then you find out, oh yeah, that's how most bugs eat their prey. That's how spiders eat their prey. They liquefy their insides and slurp them up. Just, nasty. And then, like, the worst part is, you find out later that everyone Cell eats that way, they aren't technically dead. He didn't just eat their bodies, he ate their souls. He friggin' Shang Tsung'd them. Just, oh my gosh. And he's using their souls as, like, extra power. Just, oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of Shang Tsung and stealing, my gosh, have you seen the price for the new Mortal Kombat game? Not only is it $70 for the base game, but it's almost that much for all the DLC. Like, my gosh, and you're asking that much for one of the weaker entries of the series? Easily the weakest. Like, oh my gosh. This is just embarrassing. There we go, we're fused with Kami. When we're fused with Kami, Piccolo's face looks so relaxed. Hyper focused. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be neat. Just, well, no, if he stole, no, what would it matter if he stole his own body back from someone else? Like, really, that's how Goku Black exists. Zamasu took... You're so lame, he says, like, taking his guard down. There we go. Just use the...
I'm surprised someone as strong as you isn't an android.
Yeah, that's because your data was insufficient.
Power never decreases. I'm just getting started.
Oh yeah, Jiro basically found out how to do perpetual energy, which is something that shouldn't even be possible.
No, Cell.
Oh boy, here we go.
At last, the day I waited so long for.
There we go.
No one can stop me. I will absorb Android 17 and 18.
Now he knows that he's too strong that they can't just stop him from eating 17 and 18. Yeah. He would have wished to have Goku's body and was swapped into it, so Goku ended up in his body. Yeah, that was super weird. Zamasu was a fun idea, but I really hated the implementation. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're just gonna skip over everything regarding Cell and absorbing the other androids, like, to get his perfect form. Just forget about all of that, like, because, oh, we weren't playing as Goku for that. Like, we let you play Piccolo for a while, but no, you have to play this, like, you have to, like, come back later and play as Vegeta. I don't understand the rules here. Oh, well, anyway. But this does allow me to talk about a weird thing with this game. You see, in the original Japanese, Cell only had one voice for every form of his, and it was very much something introduced in the dub that the actor would do a different voice for different forms. Speaking of dubisms, yeah, we had to call this guy Hercule here in the States for a while because his name in Japan is Mr. Satan. Because, like, he just had this, because Toriyama thought, okay, my theme name for everyone is gonna be, for this guy, it'll be, oh yeah, Mr. Satan. But that's just his stage name. His real name is Mark, which is still part of the theme name, because Mark in Japanese is Marku, which is an anagram for Akuma, which is the Japanese word for devil. And of course, he has a daughter named Videl, which is an anagram for devil. Of course, Toriyama did later say that the late wife of Hercule and Videl's mother was named, like, Michael or something like that.
Well, that's really too bad. I was hoping I could save the best for last.
But, yeah, back to Cell's voice. Due to the fact that he had the same voice for all of his forms, and we were basically translating from the Japanese... You hear that? You are hearing the imperfect voice for Cell. The only times when you're fighting Cell that he will use his perfect voice is when he's using an attack that requires him to be in his perfect form. This is a problem that wouldn't be fixed until, like, I think Budokai Tenkaichi 1 or 2. Come on. There we go. Up! He spit out 18! Yeah, that's one of the weirder things about this game, with how the transformations work. When you have characters like Cell who have a particular catalyst for the transformation, and that can just get undone because, oh, his energy was too low when he fell down. And then back to the swarm.
But both of our powers are decreasing. You should eat some sensu beans. That way, the match can continue to be a great one.
Yeah, I guess they want to show here the fact that Goku actually gave Cell a sensu bean, which is up there in one of his great unforced errors.
I can see the depths of your power, and Cell, I give this bout to you.
I mean, you wouldn't have to have worried about that if you didn't give him a sensu bean. Of course, now I'm forgetting, when did he give him the sensu bean? Was that during his fight or Gohan's? Anyway.
This next round will probably be the last one of the tournament. If you win it, Cell, there's no one left on this planet who can beat you.
Yeah.
Gohan, you're up next. Come on!
What? Don't be foolish. If you couldn't defeat Cell, what makes you think Gohan can do it?
Because he's inherited my plot armor, Piccolo.
This is incredible powers, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Now he's gonna go and be the big shot.
First time in the hyperbolic time chamber. Now, Gohan, this is your chance to bring peace back to the world.
Of course, wasn't the hyperbolic time chamber, isn't it called the Room of Spirit and Time in the original or something like that? I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all the things that were changed when it was brought over. Remember how they didn't want to say hell, so they like edited the scene so it's HFIL, and it stands for Home for Infinite Losers. That's probably one of my favorite dubisms of the show.
You might be lucky, however, because you'll probably be dead well before you discover fear.
Alright. He inherited his mother's anger issues. Yeah. That's where Gohan gets it. Alright. Oh dear. Oh boy. Here he goes. Oh boy. Get back up. Get back up. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's always bad if you don't hit them with a beam, like, in mid-combo, because I feel like it doesn't stagger them enough, and then they can counterattack. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Aha! Invincibility frames, son! I've heard that theory, actually. Like, your headcanon. I've heard people have a similar theory. I love there's this one idea they've had for, like, if she had a form like that and, like, she has, like, ox horns. Just, oh, yeah, that would've been cool. It's like Devil Trigger or something.
I don't want to fight anymore. I hate killing as much as I hate you. I'm starting to understand why Dad said that only I could defeat you. Ever since I was a child, I've had trouble controlling my
Ever since you were a child? You're still a child. Like, you're not as little, but you're still a child. They call you Teen Gohan, but, like, I don't even think you're 13 yet.
That's why Dad wanted me.
You're still, I think you're still preteen.
That's
I don't know.
Very nice monologue. But you don't expect me to be scared, after all. You are only a child. And just maybe your little speech has inspired me to anger you.
Remember, he has Saiyan genetics, including the desire for a good challenge. It's like, oh, you have beast mode. Oh, let's see. Like, let's let the beast unleash. I'm gonna create a bunch of monsters to hurt your friends, and I'm gonna break this guy.
While trying to infuriate Gohan, Cell delivers a devastating blow to Android 16, and the Cell Juniors join in the fight too.
I believe the asexual reproduction may have come from Piccolo and possibly Frieza. I don't know. Again, that's just a theory. A game theory! Well, anime theory, I suppose. I like how broken 16's voice is.
There is nothing wrong with fighting to bring about peace.
So funny. Just to me, this weird techno sound.
Raise your spirit as your anger rises. I know how you feel, but you can't hold back.
Honestly, credit where it's due. I kind of like Team 4-Star's take where he's just says that no, at some point, pacifism is immoral. And we have well passed that point. There we go.
Gohan explodes.
He triggered Super Saiyan 2. Gohan was the first to get this form. The closest we got before this was the super form that Vegeta and Trunks got. Alrighty. The Cell Juniors. These are not playable, although you could use a cheat to make them playable, but that's a little complicated. You'd have to look up the guide on that. These guys are really weak. I don't know why you'd want to play as them, other than just the novelty of it, because they only know a few moves, and most of those are lifted from other fighters anyway. I mean, it's Cell we're talking about. Of course his moves are ripped from other fighters. But, their main deal is, of course, there's a particular number you have to take down. Remember I remember, like, in the original stuff, he basically took them down by himself. Oh yeah, the form needs that pounding wire. Oh yeah. Super Saiyan 2 usually has lightning around it, but I don't believe that could have been added at this point in game developing yet. That was a bit too complicated, I guess, for the engine. I don't know. I'm not really an expert in game design. But I might try that someday. I have a few ideas. I like kicking him against the wall. Alright, bring it on. The penultimate Cell Junior. How does it feel knowing that your brothers have barely put a scratch on my health bar, and now you're the last one? Let me try to remember any fancier skills. I was thinking there would be something else. Oh, that was fun. Oh, this is just sad. There we go. Now that that little pest control is done with, we move on to the dad. We killed all your children.
Do you actually think
Oh, I'm not that old. I was a toddler on Namek.
No question about it.
There we go. Here we go. Cell has gotten serious, and so have we. Oh no! Hey, you got rid of my cool form! How would you feel if I kicked you out of your special form? Get back up, Gohan. What if we kept the Cell Jr. as a pet? Could you house train a Cell Jr.? Oh, come on, I was trying to transform anyway. Nope. Oh, come off it!
Darn, messed around too much.
You messed around, I didn't. I kept telling you to get up and you didn't.
Come on.
Again, with the weird voice idiosyncrasy. Come on. If you activate a transformation point blank, I think you can stun the opponent briefly. Ah, come on! Aye! Come on! Oh, come on! Back up! Yikes! Oh, I got excited and attacked too early. Oh, no. Come on, come on. Combo breaker. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I usually don't have that kind of problem with this fight.
Now I'll play for real.
No, no, no. Beam spam someone. Yeah. That's honestly part of my problem with Universe 2 is I feel like there's a lot of moments where you just want to spam key, and then you have. Honestly, I feel like the Budokai Tenkaichi series spoiled me too much that I never got into Xenoverse. Actually, due to a different beam-related problem, is that there were no beam struggles. I want my beam struggles. There we go, the jackhammer. Yeah, don't even let him hit the ground. There we go. Oh, hey, just like what's going to happen. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Yep.
This can't be.
He has Vegeta's pride. He's like, no, I'm perfect. That means I can't have a flaw. Losing to a child is a flaw. Then he bulked up. He's all muscly now. And we hit him so hard that we gave him brain damage. Then we hit him so hard, he barfed out 18. Someone who he absorbed at a cellular level. We punched her out of him.
18. He just spit out 18.
Oh, great. I have weekend plans now.
He's transforming back to his previous form.
Yep.
First turn over
Now one of the weirder moments of Cell. He's activating the Deviant Art Bomb! I apologize for that joke. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about a terrible case of gas. Yeah, he just primed himself into a planet-busting nuke.
What am I going to do now? I can only think of one way to get him out of here in time. What's he?
Yeah. This is one of the things that annoy me about this series, is that the weird passage of time. Because I feel like he could have just teleported him away and then teleported back.
What are you doing?
Tell your mother that I love her very much.
But instead... Like, come on, can't you just go over, quickly grab him and his pets and teleport away? You could have done it! You could have done it as I spoke! You could have done it right now! Nope, too late now! You're all nuked!
Father, no!
This is your fault, Gohan. You didn't finish things. Yeah, they just blaze over that. Just, oh yeah, Gohan decided, nah, let's torture Cell a little bit because he deserves it. And then this happened. And to make matters worse, and to the shock of everyone, including Cell, he didn't die. And because his cells recorded the information of his perfect form, he grew back into his perfect form.
As long as the nucleus in my head is
That is a bit of a mistranslation. It is not that he has a thing in his head, because he has recovered from his head being obliterated. It's as long as there's a single cell of his body left, he will repair himself, even from that. And of course he gets Zenkai Boost.
The final battle.
So he's basically in what I can only describe as the Cell version of Super Saiyan. So now you have to overcome that strength.
Isn't that curious? Are you feeling okay?
Sure, good enough to avenge my dad. But I'm sure he'd rather be here taking care of you himself.
I mean, he already offshored the job to you because he's like, oh, I can't do it. Just, here you go, Gohan. Take the, you fight the baddie. All right, we have Super Kamehameha. Let's try to see if we can pull that off. Alrighty. Oh, wow. I did not know you could destroy the environment. Perfect Form Power Wave. That is a form that almost never shows up in the video games. It is actually a form that he briefly showed in that cutscene, where basically it's kind of like Vegeta and Trunks' super forms, like where they're bulked up. Ooh. Oh gosh, I am not doing well. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Ah, crap basket. Yep.
I'll avenge Dad myself.
Yep. G2G. What does G2G mean? That you gotta go? Oh, gotta go. Yeah, have fun. You have a good time. God bless. Yeah. Alrighty. I would have liked to have shown off beating Cell, but oh well. Oh, come off of it. Easy. Oh dear. I did not know that move gave you super armor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Good golly, help. Oh dear, get back up, get back up. Hey, wait. Kick. Oh dear. Come on, get up. Oh dear. No, come on, get up. No, no, no! Oh, come on! I was right there! I was right down to... Oh my gosh, I hate you so much! Oh, come on! No, 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 get up, get up. Thank you. No, come on! Oh, come on! There we go, come on, that's the way. But yeah, the weird muscly look, Cell wasn't like this for the final fight. Cell was like that for that brief moment before Gohan kicked 18 out of him. Or punched, rather. Come on. Oh, dear. There we go. But yeah, it wasn't a very useful form because, yeah, it bulks your muscles up, but also it makes you really slow and lumbery. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Guard break, baby! Oh my gosh, I did it! And I, just for insult to injury, I knocked him into his imperfect form. What, I hit 17 out of you too? Oh crap, again, forgot about the gore. Oh. Up. Life drain. Yeah, Cell drained a life from him right now. Just punch a hole in your stomach. Ugh. What a way to go. Oh, man. Even if we had sensu beans, he doesn't have a stomach. Oh, look, he does care. There we go. Yeah, we don't have charged key shots in this game quite yet. I don't think we do until the second game.
Very soon you will all be dead, along with your entire planet.
Yep. Cell just thought when because I think Cell was specifically programmed by Gero because, or Gero's computer just reasoned, well, since I can't improve the human race, I'm just going to build a monster to kill everybody. Absolutely everybody. And Cell's like, yeah, after I destroy the Earth, I'll just destroy other planets. Pain of loss. Like, he capitalized the P and the L. Like, that's like a technique now, I guess.
I'm not with you, son. I'm someplace else. But I want you to attack him with the Kamehameha wave. That's the only thing I can think of that will lay him out for sure.
But, Dad, I only have a use of one of my arms, and my energy level is less than half.
I've worked with less. I can't think of any time I worked with less, but sure. Do not make a Frozen joke. Do not make a Frozen joke. Do not make a Frozen joke. Anyway. Behold one of the most iconic moments of the franchise. The big power struggle between Gohan and Cell. The father-son Kamehameha. Oh. There we go.
You mustn't be afraid. You still have enough power left to finish him off. Just use the pain of loss.
And Vegeta arrives. Vegeta comes to bail people out more than Piccolo does sometimes, I swear. Actually, I'd like to see the numbers on that. Sadly, we don't get all the nice details of his entire body right down to the last cell just being shredded down to dust. Oh, man. Rest easy, kid. You've earned it. Congratulations, Gohan. You saved the world. What are you gonna do next? Nap for a very long time. Yeah. Yeah, the Boo saga hadn't been quite...
Hey everyone.
I'm not sure what the progress was in that. But, oh well.
So I really don't have that long.
But this is where it ends.
I remember, Bulma told me something a long time ago about how it seemed like I always attract the bad guys. And when you stop and think about it, in a way that's true. I think the world might just be safer without me.
You're
So
seemed that way,
I
at
might
least.
be hard on Chi-Chi and Gohan, but don't bother wishing me back to life. Don't worry, we'll meet again one day. I'll be waiting for you.
So sad music. Because it looked like that's how things were going to pan out. That, oh, yep, Goku's dead. He's passed the torch to his sons, rather, because they had plans for Goten. But everyone's like, no, Goku's the hero! And I'm gonna skip this because I'm afraid. Is this copywritten? I don't know. Here, I'll just mute that for a bit, because I'm not sure what the issue is with this game. Because that is definitely the anime theme. Like, Chala, Head Chala, whatever. Head Chala. Yeah, and it just loops you back to the beginning. No! I don't want to offend the copyright thing! It's so terrible at spotting the actual problems! There we go. Go back here. Yeah, just loop to straight back to the beginning. Continue. What would be the difference between continue and load game? Alright, we're going back into story mode. And now we have some extra levels to play in. In this one, we play as Piccolo against Raditz. There's really not any change in cutscene. At least that I'm aware of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just loops the same cutscene. Of course, I could be terribly, horribly wrong, in which case I apologize.
Well, what an unexpected...
Yeah, I think it just had Piccolo talk here, but whatever. Let's see something more substantial. Come on, get back up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fierce Ranma! There we go. Oh, there we go. Broke the guard too. Just kicked his arms out of the way. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. Oh, come on. I want to grab you. Let me grab you, though. There we go. Demon Roundhouse. I don't really feel like a roundhouse, but okay. Get out of my way. There we go.
What? How did you...
Oh, this looks like more of the same. Oh, I think actually there was... Wait, no. No, I was right. This cutscene has a change in it.
I can't believe you fell for that trick. Too bad.
Yeah, so...
All mine.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z, Goku was having his ribs crushed. Fortunately, he has a very powerful toddler who could return the favor to Raditz. Cause this kid's head's made of solid steel.
Stop it! Let that go!
Were it in the budget, they could show his armor breaking and probably the sound of some ribs breaking.
Curse that kid! Hey, let go! Piccolo!
Alright.
Damn! Do it now!
Here's the difference.
This is it. He's all mine. Just need a clear shot of him. Or maybe both of them. Of course, both of them.
Yeah, but then Goku's like, yeah, you'll have to kill me too, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, sure, great. I hate you too. Gather key! Come on! Oh my gosh, my palms! Oh! That is rough on my hands.
This is it.
Oh.
I'll finish him.
Yeah, we know. Then you blow a hole through his chest and you traumatize a generation of young kids. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Preparing for the Saiyan's inevitable attack, Piccolo spent his days training with Gohan, but Gohan has a tough time keeping up with a determined Namek.
Because much like Navy SEAL training, which is much like attempted homicide, this training is kind of like attempted homicide, except for one difference. You're expected to survive it. Oh dear. My mouse came back because I was shaking so much. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the Cybermen. They plant little seeds in the ground, these little vegetable monsters come out. Weird techno-organic plant beasts. And they do stuff like this. Cyberman use self-destruct. It's super effective. Yamcha fainted. And by fainted, I mean he's dead. Oh. There we go. They're getting our... We get to actually see some of the fighting that happens before Goku shows up.
Tell me, why have you two decided to grace the Earth with your presence? A Namekian.
See, Vegeta knows the right word. I don't know why Cell didn't. And then again, Cell's not really an alien. He's just cloned from them.
Hand them over. We got a lot more Cybermen, you know. Huh. All your Cybermen do is give me a real pain in the neck. I'll finish him off for good.
Yeah, the Cybermen are kind of like the Cell Juniors in this, in that they only know a handful of moves, and their real trouble is how many are there. That's okay. The game will still be playing. For anyone who's watching. I don't know, I don't have the stats in front of me. But hey, it's there. There we go. Oh, you're so tiny. You're so dang tiny. And each one of you is as pathetic as Raditz. Like, oh, we've come a long way from Raditz. That you're just... Basically, this is the mini-boss squad, I guess. Boom. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Come on. Oh, I tried to grab too soon. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Oh, I didn't need to do that. He was already dead. Oh, sorry. I just needed more juice after I wasted that move on a guy who was already dead. Come on. Get wrecked. Come on. I don't know why they let us play as Piccolo in the Android Saga, but not the, Saiyan Saga. What are the rules with how you designate... Oh, this is your first time playthrough, this is your second time. Come on, get back up. I ain't done wrecking you. There we go. Point blank key blast to the face. Alrighty. Boy, Krillin ain't getting any respect in this game either. I mean, like, yeah, he's playable. He's just not in story mode. Shoot, he took out 3... Didn't he take out, like, 3 Cybermen in one go or something? Just 3 or 4. Alrighty. Get wrecked! Oh, come on. Get down. Get back up. Not very clever creatures, are they? Of course, Nappa ain't very clever either, but when you're as strong as he is, you almost don't need to be.
Let's see, who am I gonna take down first?
I like how they're hiding the fact that he lost his arm. By the way, that word is not a slur, and I won't pretend that it is. Twitch might take a problem with it, though. Let's hope not. Oh. They're using trick photography to try to obscure the fact that they didn't remove Tien's arm. Because, yeah, Nappa just straight up punched off one of Tien's arms.
Sacrificed yourself for me.
Yeah.
I won't let it be in vain. Blast cannon!
He responded with the vain sacrifice with another. Also, that move was not that strong even in the source material. It did not completely wipe out all that armor. It damaged it. Nappa shedded the armor himself when he decided to spend some time going fighting the Navy and stuff. Like, he just was wrecking battleships left and right. He sunk their battleships and their whales. But I had to make one reference back to when Team 4 Star was funny. Well, technically, this is the second time.
I'll take both of yous out at once.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have Krillin in here at all. It's just Piccolo, because they didn't have any of this team-changing gimmick. What do you think this is? One of the ladder games? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I find that the best way to recharge your ki is just to kick people. Yee! No, no. Nope, get back up, get back up. Yikes! No! No, up, up, get up! Why don't you get up? There we go, Demon Roundhouse on the ground, much better. Yikes! Oh, come on, get up. The keybots just feel like a cheap little thing in this game. Yay, you're back. You're the good part. Oh, yeah, right in time to watch Nappa kill me. No, don't tell Gohan to run away yet. You're not dead yet. You will be after this fight, though. This is what I find really weird. I'm supposed to beat Nappa in this, but then we're just gonna see Nappa kill him anyway. Weird. Whoa. Oh no! Help! Back up. Whoa, whoa, no, no. Man. Oh, this is funny. Oh, yeah, I got a little carried away, didn't I? Oh no. Help! Hey, Krillin! Do you want to help? I can't. Engine limitations don't allow more than 2 people. Darn it. Again, I don't know the actual limitations I'm working with here, but... There we... No! No! Oh, come on! Right down to the... No! Oh! By a razor's edge! Oh! Oh, yeah, there's... You can't just point blank like that. Okay. Oh, get back up, get back up, get back up. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on. Go away. There we go. That's why you wanted to do that in the combo. Give yourself some spaces. You better believe I'm gonna shoot you while you're down.
That does it. I'm gonna smash you into tiny pieces, kid.
Why are you mad at Gohan? I'm the one who beat you up. Also, that was not the move he used in the anime, I believe. I believe it was the mouth beam. This appears to be the Bomber DX move. Both of which are moves I believe that he has. Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, what if you tried to dodge during the loading screen, Gohan? No. See, this is a timing more believable than the more dramatic waiting we got in the original.
Well, you can.
It's kind of wild to think about when you look at the original Dragon Ball. That Piccolo here is the reincarnation of a horrible Demon King who basically declared that crime was legal when he took over the world for 5 minutes. And then, like, he comes back and ends up being one of Goku's best allies after he tried to, again, take over the world. And here we see him lay down his life for Gohan. Just wild. But it's not over! We have a what if. What if Vegeta won? This is something, I think this was the game that started it. Don't quote me on it, I guess, but basically, there was, this is a what if mission. You play as the bad guy and see what happens if they won. There were similar ideas that we see in later games. Once again, here's that line. But yeah, we'll see a bit of the other ones. Well, they're not always what if the bad guy won. Sometimes they're more interesting questions, but we'll see those when we see those. Oh, wow, your outfit wasn't destroyed. I feel like that's probably an animation error, but okay. Oh, well. Maybe that was too much for this cutscene to try to render. I don't know. I can only guess at this point. Here we go, Saiyan Prince Vegeta.
Now, a loyal servant and a true warrior. You will suffer for what you've done.
What I did?
Are you crazy? He would have been all right. You're the one who blew him up.
Silence! You ignorant fool. Do you know nothing of Saiyan pride?
Don't you realize it was way better if I just murdered him than to try to nurse him back to health and have him have a Zenkai boost? It's much better this way, Kakarot!
Oh, amazing. Social Darwinist logic. Vegeta, the least crazy social Darwinist. Oh. I must admit, I enjoy Drop Dead. There we go. Come on, get back up. Nope, nope, get back up, get back up. There we go, through the mountains. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we are.
Goku!
Well, you've already taken down the best guy, so this should be easy from here on out, right?
Come on! Get down here, Baldy!
Time to own Krillin again. Oh boy. Yeah, here's the problem. Here's the challenge in this. Your health will not recover between battles. So it's... So, don't get hit. Oh! Whoa, get out of there. No, let me up. Oh, what a finish, people. Yeah. Destructive finish. Alrighty, now there's one.
It isn't Kakarot's kid.
Yeah.
Just in time. Did you know you and I are the only Saiyans left?
Even if you are half Saiyan, huh? I guess he's not that much of a purist. I mean, let's remember, Vegeta does canonically marry a human. So, there's that.
What a shame. Now you die!
I don't have much health left. Dude, Krillin hit you once, and Goku didn't beat you enough to get rid of the health bar. Or almost one. I think twice. I think Krillin hit me. I don't know. Oh, dear. Oh, look. Look, Gohan, you have slightly more health than I do. Here, allow me to address that. There we go. Come on. Yep. Hey, hey. No, get back. No, no, no. No. I have to admit that was an amusing noise. There we go. Come on. Woohoo! Wahoo! We win. Here we go. Come on. Sorry, Yajirobe, you're not playable in this game. You'll have to wait until... Was it Budokai Tenkaichi 2 or 3 that we got Yajirobe playable?
Hey, come on, join me.
No way, forget it. I'd have to be crazy. You'd just kill me like you did your last partner.
See, this is why you can't just... This is why you can't just kill people like that. No one wants to be your friend. What does that translate to? Oh, that made him mad enough to be a Super Saiyan? Wow. That's dumb. Alright, the Namekian Saga. We got anything new? Yes, we do. We have another Vegeta mission. This was, of course, when Vegeta got to Namek. Of course, he had the head start. It's a bit of your fault while we had to go. Yep. Alrighty. He gets a bath. You'll get clean and healed. There we go. Oh, hey, Kui. Oh, no, it's just one Kui. I got him mixed up with Pui, which is one of Babidi's minions. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, that's... I'll kill him. What? Like, well, you just heard, oh, yeah, Immortality Ball. I was like, oh, you're betraying the boss? How sad. I'll have to try to kill you next. Oh, yep. He's been massacring villages for the boss. Here's some context we were missing because we just skipped over it.
I will protect this Dragon Ball with my life.
The hot-headed Prince Vegeta managed to reclaim 5 of the Dragon Balls and happened onto another. Watch out, Krillin. There's a greedy Saiyan on your tail.
Oh, this is my lucky day.
Sadly, we don't get to see him blow up Kui.
Will Vegeta claim Krillin's Dragon Ball to make an even 6? And what new threat is arriving in these spaceships?
We already know because you wouldn't give us that context earlier. You just skipped over that because, oh, you're not playing as Goku. Again, what are the rules?
I see you have a new partner, Vegeta. No matter.
I would hardly call it a partnership.
Dragon Ball. Lord Frieza will be so pleased.
Oh yeah, Dodoria showed up in the cutscene, but we don't fight him in story mode, even though he is playable.
We'll take that Dragon Ball from you.
Come on, try it.
Oh yeah, we also don't see Zarbon wreck him the first time. Yeah, but we do get this. Their true final fight. Whoa. Yep. Zarbon's gimmick is that he looks like just some pretty guy, but then, oh, actually he's a horrible, hideous monster. There we go, Meteor Flash. Rain the pain. He sounds like such a sissy even when he's charging. Oh, I have to exert myself. Oh. Can I kick you away? Come on. No. Let me back up. I want to see if I can send you flying. Oh, I can. What a way to finish. It is. Oh, you're still floating.
How very careless, Zarbon. Have you forgotten that a Saiyan increases his strength after every battle?
I don't care how much your strength increases. No puny Saiyan can match my power.
So, a puny Saiyan is it? You mock me?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's one of the more brutal hits. It doesn't show it here because, again, they have weird standards involving the violence, but he pierced his stomach with his fist. And yeah, you see the rest. Easily one of my favorite finishers from this guy. That and the time he killed Kui. The dirty fireworks move. Just points at you and you explode.
And here you are.
It censorship, yeah, especially with this series. Oh yeah, they have their weird Sentai routine. Frieza's absolute best soldiers. And they're weird Sentai nerds. At least you can say they're men of culture.
So, the Ginyu Force. Who goes first?
Well, are you ready for me? Don't worry, because it'll be over very soon, Vegeta. Master!
Oh, that sounds weird. Imagine making a pose like that and thinking, yeah, I don't look like a complete weirdo. Like, I'm dazzling you. Aren't you dazzled? No, you're weird. You're as weird as the game show that Dragon Girl is describing. Apparently, according to other Dragon Ball Z games, like, those pose techniques actually do serve a purpose and that they're supposed to boost their stats. Also, one of Rakum's lines when he gets hit is longer than the time it takes for him to get hit. So he might, like, cut it off if you hit him again. Whoa, here we go. There we... Hey, get back. No. There we go. Blast him while he's down. And for those who wanted context as to why Rakum was all tattered and semi-nude, well, here you go. Again, he does the pose, thinking it doesn't make him look like a weirdo.
Come on. I mean, I'm barely Now it's time to die. Oh!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's how that worked out. Although Vegeta did end up killing him after Goku weakened him.
Goku's last-minute entry put an end to the Ginyu Force. The elite soldiers fell like dominoes.
Oh, yeah.
And Vegeta
That might be the widescreen issues, but...
in this school of pain.
Yeah, we never actually fought those guys. I believe Barter was beaten by Goku and then Vegeta broke his neck.
With Vegeta napping, Gohan and Krillin took the Dragon Balls, and with a little aid from the Namek Dende, they were able to...
Again, shouldn't it be Namekian? Oh well, doesn't matter, I suppose, but it's just really weird to me, because I'm a really stickler for him. Your wish, that really weird wish, you wanted to bring him back? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Guru's passing, the Dragon Balls were turned to stone and left powerless, crushing Vegeta's dream
Oh
of
no.
becoming a Super Saiyan.
What?
But a Super Saiyan might
Because you're a bad person? I don't know.
furious Frieza. The road to Super
Here we go. Fighting Frieza in his first form. And like I said, we're not going to see the second or third form in battle, just in cutscene. By the way, I love Frieza's theme in this game. Like, this music you're hearing right now, it kind of sounds like a particular song that I'm afraid that they're going to... Like, I'm afraid the copyright might get confused, and I'll have to tell them, no, it is not the song you're thinking of. You know the song, you're hearing it. Like, it's similar to it. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Fighting little Frieza. It's also worth noting, I believe some of these costumes will only show up if you, like, hack or cheat them in if you wanted to play them yourself. Like, usually when you're fighting Frieza, he's not wearing that armor. Like, if you're playing in duel mode or, tournament mode. There we go. Oh boy! Aha! Nose crash! Nose dash crash. Or no dive crash. Ah, I can't talk! Oh well.
Maybe you weren't lying after all. Impressive. But it's time you learned what real power is.
Alright.
Seriously, Vegeta. It's rare that I transform anymore.
Yeah, like, my guess is all these cool transformations he has, he holds back on them because, well, I want to bait you into a sense of security. And he reveals, oh, by the way, I'm not left-handed.
Faced with Frieza's monstrous transformation, Piccolo decides to merge with the Namek hero Nail and combine their powers.
My inner grammar Nazi is getting upset every time they say the Namek and not Namekian. I'm not sure what the rules are. Super powered, but it didn't matter because this isn't even my final form. I believe Frieza is where that meme originates from. So they just blow a hole in Vegeta and just have Dende patch it up. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this game walked away with a T rating. Sometimes I wonder if it was like when they gave Jaws a PG rating. There were a lot of movies back in the 80s and I'm like, PG? Really? Are you sure? Again, it's kind of like with censorship rules. The line is drawn, but it's drawn in a zigzag. Oh, wow. Here we go. There we are. Frieza's true and final form.
More horrible than death.
Stay out of my way. This is between him and me.
I like how Krillin still has that hole that Frieza gave him.
Did you drive yourself mad? I wanted that pleasure.
With some of the decisions that they make in this game about which models get changed to what and when, it's interesting that that's where they remembered it, or were able to. I know for a while you couldn't make a model that was asymmetrical in certain games, which is why in like Mortal Kombat 9 you had Freddy Krueger with a bladed claw on both hands. Alrighty. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. I could attack sooner than he could, but I was wrong! Ah! Get back here. No. No, no! My combo just dropped for some reason. No! No! No, no, come on! Oh no! No! Help! Oh no! That works. Oh, that was close. There we go. He didn't run, he teleported. Of course, I actually think it's more like super speed when he's just going too fast.
Super Saiyan Vegeta? I don't know. It seems rather unlikely.
What happened?
More like what didn't happen. You didn't get blonde. Oh yeah. Little stat boost thing you can equip. Some of them are more situational like that.
This can't be my limit. But I'm a Super Saiyan! Ah! Die, Frieza!
Just punts in the air like a ball.
The once proud Saiyan prince loses his will to fight.
Well,
Poor
Super
dude.
Saiyan, it's time to say goodnight.
Oh yeah, here's more context that we missed out on.
Oh well, he'll be well.
Did you wonder why Vegeta wasn't present during the final fight?
What?
Yep. Yeah, Saiyans, because of their constant fighting and everything, they burn through energy quite a bit and need a lot of food.
Now you must face a real Super Saiyan.
Oh! Could be worse. He could have spat up blood like he did in the original.
I told you that I don't like your lies.
Yeah.
Vegeta! Frieza, you monster! You didn't have to do that. I don't believe you. He was already down.
No,
So it was funny.
you must feed off your emotions. It's the only way to become a Super Saiyan.
How are you still talking? Your heart just got blasted.
Frieza destroyed our planet and all of the Saiyan people. He's very afraid of both of us and of our possibilities. He knows that you're becoming a Super Saiyan, and you must.
We're all making jokes while Vegeta's pouring out his dying words. Again, you shouldn't be able to talk in the last moments when your heart is literally broke by a beam. And now you're... Maybe it's just because he's a Saiyan, so he can hold himself together a little longer, but come on, guys. And now we get to play as Frieza. Let's see how this floats. There we go. There's our world-conquering, world-destroying real estate agent. There we go. I'll make so much money, and then money won't mean anything anymore.
And that puny earthling got in my way.
But how dare he get into my desire to live forever? I just want to tyrannize people forever. Isn't that just reasonable?
Dragon Balls.
Isn't it reasonable for me to just be mean forever?
They beat me to it.
Oh, worse than that. You were too slow. A guru died.
I will show them the wrath of Frieza.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Raging Frieza.
I feel like I have to talk during any time I hear that music that I'm afraid might be copyrighted. Pray for me. Pray that the algorithm looks favorably upon me.
Quite impressive.
Alright.
You've smashed my dreams of immortality, but this is far from over. Now, you will pay. I'm going to exterminate you like insects. But I'm going to do it one by one.
Mainly you have to, due to the way this game is structured. Alrighty. Playing in just Frieza's base form. No transformations, just... Whoa! Oh. It is worth noting that at this point in the story, though, Gohan is supposed to be strong enough to just strong enough to not beat Frieza's third form. The only reason Frieza went final form in the show was because he wanted to show people the true meaning of terror before they died. Oh, that could have been something. I actually pulled off whatever. It would have been cool. But you died, so it didn't work. Yeah, it is a weird flex when you're some bizarre androgynous alien thing. Like, shoot, I think apparently, according to like certain official material, the white armor on Frieza's body right now is part of his skeleton, and that his people can just grow their bones out like that. They just sort of decide to have armor, and then they do. Because they have, like, such amazing psychic power, they have some manipulation over their own biology. Yeah, it is freaky. Like, I mean, it looks painful when you watch him transform. Like his second form, he just grows out bit by bit, and it's like he's straining a lot. So I imagine it's probably not pleasant. I mean, shoot, the third form, you watch his skull stretch out. He looks so silly right there. Just.
Let's see what you're made of.
I mean, yeah, it seemed like there's an entire species of whatever Frieza's supposed to be. Like, there's different fan nicknames for them, but that's it. All we really... all I know that connects them all is that they all have, like, ice-themed names. Obviously, there's Frieza. His father's King Cold. And then you have... non-canonically, he has a brother named Cooler. There was their ancestor Chill, and then in another universe, there was a member of this species, and his name was Frost. But Frost isn't Super, so that's a long ways away from where we're at right now. Yep.
We'll see who's left standing.
Alrighty. Now we're in the final form. And we get some moments with Vegeta. Vegeta really only stood a chance after he had a Zenkai boost from Dende. Just, hey, just almost kill me, and then the Namekian kid will bring me back. Then I will be a Super Saiyan. What do you mean I'm not? Oh yeah, they don't show it in this game, but the way Frieza gets to his final form is you watch his third form, like, grow these, like, glowing cracks all over his body, and then it all explodes and the final form is underneath it. It's like everything else was just a shell.
Nothing super about you, Saiyan.
Yeah. Well, since we have killed Gohan and Piccolo, I imagine Goku's probably going to be as much, if not more, ticked off than he was before. So we shall see. There we are.
Looks like my work here is done.
Frieza!
Oh.
I cannot and will not let you get away with this any longer!
Yep. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Still getting this fight.
It can't be. He's a Super Saiyan. Welcome to the last fight you will ever have.
Certainly in story mode, I believe. There we go. Does it look of just tensity on Frieza's face? And we are at 100% power, which is basically Frieza but buffer. Oh, hey, that actually worked. Sort of. I think I still got hit. I find it weird that Frieza and Cell have, like, energy being consumed, like, for their transformations, given that they're not transformations like Super Saiyan is. Oh, hello. No, 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 get back. Oh, I wanted to win with the big power. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. I win. Happy victorious music. The horrible evil tyrant has won. He lost a tooth. Oh, well, he'll grow it back. Probably. I mean, he's, like, in Super, he, like, literally grew back being chopped to bits. Thanks to fancy technology. Wait, don't you have to speak the Namekian language? Out of celebration, he blew up the planet. Look how happy this music is! Like, a genocidal maniac is now immortal. Well, while she tries to figure that out, I'm going to try to play the next bit. Super Saiyan Vegeta. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the archive later, Dragon Girl. Like, if so you don't miss out on anything, but I want to get the show moving.
I can tell by watching your moves.
So yeah, here's the fight they wouldn't show us earlier because I don't know, they don't want us to enjoy the story in order. I don't know what their logic was.
We could
My powers cannot
Also, I
be
believe
measured.
19's voice changes in like more recent entries of the series.
What? I can't believe it! He's become a Super Saiyan!
The one thing I've always wanted, to be the strongest fighter in
Oh,
the
you
universe.
figured it out? Oh, what happened?
The most grueling training.
Oh, what happened? What was why?
I realized my limits as a fighter. The anger with myself swelled up inside of me and woke my Super Saiyan powers.
Oh, that. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh.
Our fight's not
Uh,
winning. Get him out of our way.
Vegeta's way of becoming Super Saiyan is the funniest thing to me. He became a Super Saiyan due to his frustration at being a at not being a Super Saiyan. That's amazing. You're using Firefox. Good, but you could do better. I recommend Brave. Brave works better for me. Also, Firefox, they outed their CEO for wrong things, so... Whoa! Oh, she knows. She knows of the Abridged series. Yeah, it is less abridged. This is more abridged than Dragon Ball Z Abridged Kai. Yeah, I use Brave. Brave is basically Firefox, except they're like more committed to not spying on you. I believe it was actually made by someone who thought that Firefox wasn't committed enough to like the lack of censorship. Oh yeah, here we go.
My favorite move, my Big Bang attack.
Yep, that's the one. That's Brave. And Jiro's like, well, this plan is a wash. I'm gonna activate these guys. I didn't want to activate because they're not friends with me. And then they decided, hey, let's turn this guy on. He looks cool. So they turned on like 16 to go on an adventure.
Oh, they're gone. But
Oh, they're gone. The blonde one was cute.
Ready to fight them, and they ignored me. I'll show them.
Yeah. Whee! Playing with the loading radar.
Where do you two morons think you're running off to?
We're going to Goku's house to kill him.
You'll have a hard time getting.
Yeah,
past
this
me.
voice for 18 is different
When
from
I'm
what
done
we
with you, you'll be nothing but lawnmower parts.
were hearing for a while. Like I know in Kai and some of the other games. I know that they got her back for Dragon Ball Fighters though.
Why don't you put a cork in that big mouth of yours?
Yeah, these are the androids that Trunk warned us about.
I'll do it.
Although I will say too, this yes. It's one of those things where we have to mod things so they don't look ugly.
Got it, gun!
Oh boy. Oh, you know, this like one thing that's always been weird to me, like when it comes to this kind of dubisms, Android is one of them, in a way. Basically, they were called that because the actual word was something that wouldn't roll off the tongue as well. Artificial human. But really, the only ones who could be called
Going to put in any effort?
like androids would be
You're not that
everything up until 17 and 18. They're more like cyborgs. They were augmented with a few stuff, mostly on a cellular level. Oh, I felt that. And you get shoot, what was it?
I must become even more.
Yeah.
Must ascend past
Oh
the
yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, well, sort of. It's just that artificial human is something that would kind of encapsulate a lot of it,
I know
but
a great place to train.
it gets translated to android because that's a close enough translation.
Who's going to go in first?
And I guess you could consider Giro as kind of an android himself. Even if he would technically fit the cyborg moniker, he's more of a human brain that was put into an android body because he didn't want to die.
To become as strong as possible and achieve his perfect form.
Oh no, here we go. Cell's hungry. Fortunately, we don't watch him eat 17. Cell is evolving! Your Cell is now semi-perfect! Such a weird voice. Apparently, as much as I like the imperfect form, apparently Toriyama said that the semi-imperfect form is his favorite. Which is why it was used as the basis for Cell Max that we saw in Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
Vegeta's confidence.
Vegeta's confidence. Bringer of doom. Especially to Vegeta.
So,
As we're about to see soon.
come with me. Now, I'm going to tear you limb from limb.
What good would that do? He'd just regenerate it. He has the Namekian healing
Look
genes.
at you. That's right. So watch carefully while I wipe that horrible smile off that ugly face.
Instant muscle growth. Just... Bam. If only working out were that easily. Yeah, that easy, rather. I can't talk straight. And yet, for some reason, Trunks takes it even further. Like, Trunks practically doubled or quadrupled in size. There we go. Oh my, no. Again, it's so weird hearing the wrong Cell voice come out of the forms. Yikes! Hold on, let me see those skills again. I want to see if I can try to finish this with something fancy, like a big bang attack. There we go. Oh, that wasn't right. Come on. That's like a big bang attack, but small. Cell also can't really be called an android. He really is a biomechanical monstrosity. Like, yeah, I understand he has, like, technological bits in his cells like 17 and 18 do, but it's just...
Something with such a low power level.
He's, like, as much flesh as he is machine. He's just a monster.
I must attain my perfect form. Well,
Behold the great unforced error of Vegeta. Letting Cell become perfect. Like, he outright was stopping people from stopping Cell. Because he wanted Cell to be as strong as possible when they fight. You think Goku is done with the whole sensu bean thing? No, this is worse. Ah, nightmare fuel! I hate that tail. Just got a glimpse of him swallowing someone whole with it. Just, ugh. I also hate the fact that everything that gives me nightmares is somebody's fetish on DeviantArt. Just, why? Why?
as I thought.
Like, that is exactly the wrong reaction you need to have to watching someone get swallowed alive. Like, ugh, that's just the worst way to go.
Then perhaps you could help me warm up, if you don't mind, Daddy.
Warm you up.
I'm not sure which is weirder, hearing all of, yeah, go ahead.
Let's begin.
Just hearing all of the forms have the imperfect Cell voice, or the idea as the original Japanese was, where every form had the perfect voice, or at least a voice like it. Hearing a regal, arrogant gentleman come out of the giant, weird bug thing that looked like it walked off the set of a horror movie. Even the one with weird lips. Oh, invisible wall. They need to make everything like a weird cutscene. Oh! How simple and straight. Oh. Yeah, oh no! Get back up! No! No! I got it! No! I wanted to do the Big Bang attack. Too bad that's not canon. Knocking him back to his weaker form.
This is a warm-up.
And he's like, well, then we wouldn't have had the problem of Goku dying if that happened. Oh, wow. Sadly, you weren't as cool as you thought you were, Vegeta. You are dealing with a problem that is entirely your fault.
Where is your pride?
Pride cometh before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Yep. Well, let's see, what else is next? Oh, there we go. We are just about at the end. There's a few more. So we've got some stuff on Cell. This is my favorite of the what-if scenarios. In fact, I go so far as to say this is my favorite even among some of the stuff we would get later. Like, there's some really interesting moments in this story that we're gonna get to. Oh boy. Yep.
Rejoice, my friends. Once you allow me to absorb you will forever become part of the invincible and super being known to the world.
Invincible and super being? It seems... I feel like the use of "and" feels a little weird. Commas would have been better. I'm such a weird stickler for grammar.
Look.
Then again, that's how I've always been with grammar.
It's easier that way.
Don't use a singular "they" around me, or I will beat you up.
You think I'm just gonna sit back and let you absorb me? No way.
I'm the kind of grammar Nazi who puts you in the concentrate camp, where I force you to do English homework.
I offered you a peaceful solution.
Anyway.
I show no mercy to anyone who gets in my way.
Oh, we fight 16. And, unlike in canon, we kill him here. Oh, that was nice. Oh, get back. I must admit, I will miss it when we're not in the sick-looking monster form. Whoa! Killing neck throw. Yeah, that should have broke your neck. Alrighty. Oh no! Come on, get up. We're still fighting. Come on, Robo-Man. Up. Get up. Oh no! Get up. Nope. There we go. To be fair, 16 wasn't strong enough to kill this form of Cell in canon. Healing factor, baby. Oh no, time for nightmares.
Time for you to say goodbye to this world.
Yeesh.
Let me go! Let me go!
Thankfully, they don't show it here. Ugh. The worst way to go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Just beat her up now, I guess?
Don't run. You're all I have left to absorb before I can become a perfect being. You should feel privileged.
All I feel is disgusting.
Wait!
Yeah, like, why don't people want to get eaten?
To get through me,
It's better this way.
Also, just an observation of mine, but, this form of Cell sounds like Bernie Sanders.
I will absorb the means of reduction and become perfect socialism.
Anyway. My gosh, you are short. I'm getting flashbacks to Yoda in Final... in a... What was it? Soul Calibur 4. I don't know why I couldn't talk.
I am once again asking you to let me absorb you.
Yes! I mean, you could argue that, like, technically being absorbed by Cell is a form of socialism. You lose all of your individuality. You are part of his being. Perhaps. I'm sure there's a weird analogy buried in there somewhere.
Not yet.
Here's a fun what if. Now, I'm pretty sure that what happens if Cell just swallows you whole with his tail is the same thing that happens if he just drank you. But this game had a funner idea. What if swallowing you whole did this?
No, not you! What are you doing?
Just in time for my favorite what if, Dragon Girl. What if Cell absorbing someone by swallowing them whole did this? Cellin.
Freeze is gonna pay for what he did to Krillin. I swear.
He became this deformed version of his perfect form, and now he's weaker because he ate Krillin. Look, even his wings have the little insignia on it.
Cold-blooded assassin.
Now we're fighting Yamcha. We are so weak, Yamcha is the threat to us now.
I'll take care of this by myself.
Well, you seem confident.
Of course I am.
I'm not gonna let some punk like you walk all over me!
If I absorb you, I'll become stronger. Unless I absorb you whole, then it's a problem, I guess. The worst part is, in this form, Cell can't absorb people. Like, apparently, according to official stuff, even in Cell's perfect form, he lost the ability to absorb people. Which means if he's in this sort of false perfect form, he can't get out of it unless, I don't know, he expelled Krillin somehow. It's worth noting, you can't play as Cellin in any other mode, which, again, kind of asks, why would you want to other than the novelty? Because he basically is just a mix of Krillin and Cell's moves. And again, he is weaker. I mean, if you want a hard mode character, go ahead. There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
Give me a break! You can't teach Yamcha to fight me all by himself! It's just not fair!
Even his voice is so ridiculous. Because they want to greet you and say hello.
It's my crybaby!
Creepy stalkers, I guess. I don't know. I just want to look at this. Yep, it was all a dream. None of it happened, it's all a dream.
I guess 10 days is just too long to wait for the tournament.
Yeah. So I just have to stand here and wait for 10 days. The only entertainment he had was when the army tried to blow him up, and so he blew them up. And that's it. That is every chapter of story mode. But we are not done yet, my friends. We still have one last thing I want to go over. The Legend of Hercule. This... How did all these squares make a circle? When you find the answer to that question, let me know. Legend of Hercule. We'll do Novice, because I'm not that confident in my skills.
Hercule style. The way of Hercule is the philosophy of daily training. Constantly
I love
pushing your
his
limits
just
and never
Hulk
giving up.
Hogan act.
Still, a powerful body and mind, and having a wild time all
Oh.
the time.
Happy birthday. Well, you know, when that happens.
The art of combat. Give it your all and take them down quickly.
One of the things about...
Attack a big one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fun thing to do, certainly.
Don't give them a chance to fight back.
Do what you do in fighting games when you just completely undermine your opponent's ability to ever fight back or even have fun. They might as well set the controller down.
Train hard and try again.
There you go.
Get ready! The fate of the Earth is about to be determined here at the Cell Games!
The thing I find so funny, too, about Hercule is the fact that, technically, by regular human standards, he actually is a competent fighter. The problem is, as that one Tumblr post noted, this is a world where Kung Fu lets you shoot lasers.
Standing there. How can they possibly fight this monster? The Earth is doomed!
Wait!
Yeah, he can't fly, so they had to give him a jetpack.
Oh, look!
He is fun to play as in this game, though, I will grant that.
Here, our knight in shining armor,
Great
our
joke
greatest
character.
Hero, world champion Hercule has arrived and entered the ring with his usual dramatic flair! Unbelievable! Confronted by the awesome presence of the world's strongest
Amazing.
man,
Just-
the monster cell can barely contain his fear. And
Barely
who could
contained
blame
fear.
him?
He's more stupefied by it, like, who's this idiot?
Challenger. Meantime, I'll take on all you losers at once. Come and
Yep,
get
this is the point of this mode. You play as the joke character against basically all the other real fighters.
Hey, hey, ah! Ready!
And also Yamcha. Oh! Whoa! Oh, help me. What is he even saying there? I love these dumb moves. High tension. Let me refer to some skills. The Hercule Special. There we go. Uh-oh. Ah, nice. Ooh. There we go.
You're far from this.
Remember back when it was too much to ask to have the models talk like this in game? They had to do it in the cutscene.
That was a wimp. Huh. You two sick bald turkeys. I'll deal with you both at once. Jeez, he's got 3 eyes. What shape are his glasses?
Fight both Tien and Krillin, but your health won't recover. So, don't get hit.
Give it your best shot.
Here I go. Ready!
Hey! Dynamite kick! Dynamite kick! You creep!
Alrighty.
Let's go! Not bad, son.
Let's see what other. Oh, the present for you. There we go. I remember that move. We saw a bit of foreshadowing. Oh, hey.
You creep! Not bad.
Oh, good. He didn't hit me too much. Now it's up to Krillin.
Kids play.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Wimp! Spineless jellyfish! You're a pushover too, then? My remaining power will be plenty for you. Come on, then! Then again, I'm a bit pooped. Maybe I shouldn't have said both at once.
Oh, you're fine. Tien barely touched you. We're still on novice.
I'll do it when I do it.
Ready!
This is just an excuse to hang out with people.
Feel it?
There we go. Present for you. One of my favorite moves. We saw a glimpse of this before, but... Yeah, Krillin, you shouldn't be falling for this if you saw the Hercule special. Just... Oh, that's another thing about this game that I really like. Certain attacks, if they're strong enough, will destroy the environment. So in places like this, you got like a crater that's left over. On Namek, you'd be on the destroyed Namek. Like when the planet was dying. Just, it's so much fun. There we go.
Cheater! That's against the rules. What's with the armor? Oh, still, that's not gonna help against Hercule. Ooh, tough-looking armor. Stinking coward.
To be fair, the armor is part of 16, considering he's an android. So maybe that's okay.
Get off.
Then again, this doesn't have the rules of the World Martial Arts Tournament, does it? Yeah, I believe that, as a thing said, the gimmick with 16 is that he is a lot sturdier than most. I was hoping that activating high tension that close would have hurt him. Oh, my phone went off. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a rule that was part of the Cell games, at least at first. Then Cell was like, oh, but that would make the fight end too soon. I've decided that the ring doesn't count, so I'm just gonna blow up the ring.
So, you're next. But you're still a boy. Well, I'll go easy on you. Give it your best shot. Fighting that useless robot must have smashed up my arms and legs.
Your hands and legs are injured. Use your ki to attack. Oh, good. Ki spamming.
Give it your best shot.
Let's do it for real.
Ready! Fire! Dynamite kick!
Hold on. I'm not as committed to memory with these as I'd hoped to be. Hercule Ultra Dynamite. Hold on, let's see what that's like. Hey, let me up, let me up. Oh, come on! Stinking guard. Stop. No, it's fine if I'm cheating with you. It's fine if I'm cheesing you because you're the computer. It's supposed to be for my enjoyment that we do this. Super Trunks. Trunks on steroids. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up.
Over here.
Oh, come on. Oh, come off of it! No! Oh. I should... Okay, okay. I've learned now that what you have to do when you're playing this game... I'm going to save state before every fight. I'm gonna have to save state. Just so we don't have to retreat, to restart everything all over again. Come on. Yep.
What? All ready.
Let's see.
Ready.
Yeah. I suppose I should mention my initial plan was actually to play this on my PS3, but I couldn't get this to record well like I had hoped. So I've had to resort to emulation because of PS3s are weird to record off of. Oh. Hey. But hey, at least with this we had the cheats.
You're far from this.
Alrighty. I'm going to save a state.
That was a wimp.
Right there.
You two sick bald turkeys. Give it your best shot.
Here I go. Ready.
Alrighty.
Not bad.
Come on. Oh. You creep. It. Yeah, like he feels like he's being cheated. There we go, Hercule Ultra Dynamite. All right. All right. Saving another state.
Wimps, spineless jellyfish.
Because I am not taking any chances.
Be serious.
Quite so.
I'll do it when I do it. Ready.
We'll do it. I'm still finding Krillin's model really weird, like how they textured his eyes. I'm not used to that part being like pure white. Come on. Oh no. You know, as much as we like to rag on Krillin about like how weak he is, he's still the strongest human on Earth. It's just, you know, humans aren't that impressive compared to the Saiyans, but that's kind of sad. I mean, shoot. Krillin is still Goku's best friend. They should let other characters be cool and have awesome moments. I mean, shoot, you could technically consider this whole mode as just that for Hercule. And yes, I still call him Hercule, like, even today. Like, I'm not quite as purist when it comes to certain translations. And also, like, as funny as it is to hear Mr. Satan, it just sounds so weird.
Get off.
Ready!
Alrighty. Oh, come on! That's Mr. Satan. It's just one of those moments when you remember, all right, Christianity is next to non-existent in Japan. Yeah, probably. I could believe that. Like, oh, that sounds like a cool wrestler name, right? Oh. Again, Christianity is like barely 1% of the population in Japan. And, like, the Japanese people, like, outside of the Christians themselves, tend to have very little, if any, knowledge about it. Oh yeah, that's what happens if you try to shoot a ki blast. You just have a lunging kick. Alright, saving again. Especially since this was the part that gave me trouble.
So, you're next. But you're still a boy.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I've made this joke before on Tiara's Live Alive Let's Play. By the way, if you aren't subscribed to, if you aren't following Tiara Maki or subscribed to her, just go do that. She's great. There's a joke I made about the way Japanese culture is. Of course, people made this joke before. Where they're born Shinto, marry Christian, and die Buddhist. Yeah. That's basically where that's at in Japan. They're just, oh, I think it looks pretty. Like, but you want the appearance of the thing and not the substance of it. It's so sad. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh. There we go. Come on, come on. Hire a random foreigner to be the priest. Come on, don't you have to?
Sorry, but very poor.
So they can just, anyone can get married with anything in Japan? Is that the rule? Like, don't they, people like officiate? There, we'll save right here.
Me? You got something to say? And what's with the weird hair? Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, this part.
I was talking the talk, but I'm suddenly getting a pain in the gut. Oh, gotta hang on.
Defeat Vegeta within the time limit to make it to the bathroom. Hercule often cheaps out of the fights by just saying, oh, my stomach hurts, oh. Or pretend he has to go to the bathroom. This time he actually does have to go to the bathroom, so we have to beat him in 60 seconds instead of 90. Or 99. Whoa. Oh my, oh! Made worse by the fact that he's fighting Vegeta, one of the actually competent fighters. The heavyweights, man. You're in the big leagues now, Hercule. Oh. Oh, we are down to the wire. Oh, we did it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And we're gonna save that state. Beautiful.
Hey, you! You're looking pale. Don't think I'm gonna go easy on you. The world champion ain't like that. Well, that looks like Demon King Piccolo. Whoa, I'm in it now.
He said, the text said the evil King Piccolo, but I clearly heard him say the Demon King. Anyway, you fight him, but it's tougher to gather ki. In the Trunks fight, they were encouraging us to lean on ki, and now in this fight, they're encouraging us to maybe not. There we go. Yeah, we kicked him out of his Kami state. Perhaps even his nail state. Oh boy. Oh my golly. Get back here. Come on, let me up. Oh, more of that. Okay. Now I think he's regular Piccolo. Alrighty, good job. Saving. Whew.
At last, it's just you and me. What the? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're gonna gang up against me, huh? Well, I'll show you cheeky bugs. I'll floor the lot of you.
Well, that's way more text than is shown.
Oh, he's full of monsters. Why doesn't anybody tell me anything?
5 Cell Juniors appeared. Focus yourself and take them out. I like how it's viewing like, oh yeah, he's full of monsters. Kind of reminds me of the Zoroastrian religion. Oh heck! Stop it, you little jerk! Oh my gosh, these are so annoying. I hate you so much. They're so tiny and annoying. I don't like them. Oh, come on. Stumpy. Get back here. I still don't know what he's saying when he does. Megaton type attack? Gigaton something attack? There we go, come on! There we go, last one! Bring it on! Beautiful, beautiful. Saving.
Sorry, but very poor.
Beautiful. Saved. And now.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you something. You're out of your league. Hey, blonde dude, I'll deal with you.
Oh, talk about biting more than you can chew. Whew.
Oh, I'm a goner. He might be just a bit too powerful.
Oh.
Gotta go.
Battle weary. Meaning we didn't recover? Oh, no, we recovered. What does that talk about? A battle weary fighting Goku. I guess that's for balancing issues because this is still Goku we're fighting. Knock him down to a few levels of Kaioken. Ah, man. Oh man, I'm. Oh. I did not mean to taunt. Believe me, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Alrighty, there we go. Saving the state.
Hey, you're just a child. This ain't no game. You better run along home and do your little homework. What? Oh, you really want to fight? Well, kids who don't listen to their elders grow up to be punks. Let's do it.
Okay, Chi-Chi.
Huh? Well, this looks like that blonde freak I just fought. Oh, I'm too young to die.
Oh, goody.
What?
It says battle exhausted, so did we not recover from fighting Goku, or did we, and it's just trying to get you in the spirit? Oh, we did not recover from fighting Goku. God help us all. Especially me. Oh, cheese. No, no. Come on, come on, come on. Up, up. Kick, kick, kick. There we go. Get. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I disagree, game. There we go. Save states are your friend. Save states make everything more wonderful for the viewer and the streamer.
Ready!
Oh yeah. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Yay, the fun grab move. I have to say, Hercule in this game is one of the more amusing gag characters in a fighting game. What other, like, gag characters can you think of that, are as fun to mess around with as Hercule? We're gonna save that state.
Did I keep you waiting, Cell? Well, the laughter stops right here. I'll wipe the floor with you and protect the whole world. So let's rumble.
He looks like a Cell Jr.
Terrific.
Defeat Cell, the source of evil. Can you become a legend? The source of evil. No, the source of evil, certainly for this saga, has been Dr. Gero.
Come on. Ready!
Yay, we fully healed from the last fights. Uh-oh. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh. Oh my gosh. Charging. Come on, let's see what I can. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah. Oh no. Darn it. Oh well. I wanted the final attack to be a big one because that's what Hercule would want. Oh well. At least I won. There we go. We
did it. He's won. Ladies and gentlemen, the Earth is saved.
Yeah. Only in his dreams, I guess.
It appears he's calling us over. So, let's try.
I mean, hey, this Android Saga stuff has already been ending in the revelation it was all a dream. With Self.
It's the only way for a true tough as nails warrior. And there's only one way to get it. Right here! In a limited edition of 100 copies, personally signed by yours truly. So order now, because when they're gone, they're gone. Yeah.
There we go. Probably could get a higher score if I got a higher difficulty, but oh well. Yep, that's the Legend of Hercule mode. You say it's too close to dinner to think of food that you'll have at a later date? I have the opposite problem. After dinner, I don't want to think about eating again. Like, I can't think of, like, what other food to have. But yeah, so it's kind of like, don't ask a tired man what he wants to do later. Don't ask a full man what he wants to eat later. That's how I am. And there's this World Tournament mode, which I'm not going to show off, but you basically get money prizes. If you beat all the levels of it, you unlock the Great Saiyaman. And just showing real quick, this is what the full roster of this game looks like. We have our varying levels of all these characters, including, I know that for Gohan, you can pick his young age, teenage, or Great Saiyaman. I think I'll pick this one because there's just something I want to show off. You have your normal set of moves that you can pick, or the basic package, you could call it. Then you have custom, where you can use those different capsules you can get to customize a moveset and maybe have some special stats like, oh, when your health gets low, you get a boost, or you could, if you run out of health, you can eat a sensu bean or a third of a sensu bean to recover a certain amount of health that way. Of course, the different capsules and how good they work will take up more space. The one that takes up all your space is something called Breakthrough. There's a unique breakthrough for every character, and it will let you use all of their moves, but there's no room to add anything special, like a boost to armor, any of the sensu beans, stuff like that. I'm gonna go with Great Saiyaman, because he's a perk for beating the tournaments. And I'm gonna pick Frieza. Oh! Hold on. Oh, they won't let me go back. I was hoping to show off the thing that I equipped Frieza with in custom, but I don't think they gave me the option. Oh well. Because I didn't equip Breakthrough on him. I did something else.
Are you ready? Start. Take this. Just a sponge.
It's worth noting, like, you'll see one skill down there is Breakthrough, and it lists all of his moves that he can have. Yeah, this was our little teaser for the saga to come. That from that one time when Gohan decided, because he thought the Ginyu Force was cool, I guess someone had to, he decided, oh, I want to be a Sentai superhero. I do like that in Dragon Ball FighterZ there's an exchange between, oh, come on. There's an exchange between Gohan and the Ginyu Force about the poses. Come on! Come on!
Take this! Justice Punch!
Come on! I was hoping to try something else, but oh well. The disrespect from this man. Wait, I'm that man. Oh well.
Right, always wins.
Yeah, this was a little teaser for the saga to come. I'll have to try to show it off this way, I suppose. I'll be Frieza. Custom. I don't understand why only the players can have custom on. That makes no sense to me. All the poses. I guess we'll have him fight Dodoria because honestly, I think... Yeah, I think Dodoria is the only one that we never encounter in story mode. We don't play as him, we don't fight him. Oh, let's give him a moment. Rock Mountain, Islands, Kami's Lookout. The World Tournament. I hate that stage. Namek. Let's go to Kami's Lookout. Mainly because I want to see if I can get a particular stage transition to happen. Like a windshield wiper.
Go time!
You might notice some recycled animations here and there. Like, see, he has the same throw as Cell. Of course, that's normal for fighting games, especially back then. A lot of recycled moves for semi-clones, I guess. I'm sure that's the proper term here. Ah, we do get this transition. Yay! That's gotta hurt like no one's business. Just launch you right out from the palace that God waits at. Here, I'm gonna let him kind of beat me up a little. Because there's a particular skill that I put on Frieza that I wanted to show off. Come on. Come on. Beat up your boss. You know you want to. Alright, yeah, I didn't put 100% on. Just final form. Come on, there we go! Now we'll show it. Frieza's spaceship. A little something only Frieza can use. Brings you back full health and permanent transformation. Oh well, I don't think I can pull it off. I was hoping to do Death Ball, but I got Reckless. Yep, you can play as Mecha Frieza this way. Largely, it's just exactly the same, but at least you have permanent transformation. Speaking of the skill stuff, though, it does bring me to the most frustrating thing about this game, and it's the thing that I want to wrap up with. All those skills you get, like, this is part of why I use the cheats. Because I hate the way you get the capsules. It's...
Welcome. I'll sell you all kinds of capsules.
like, you have the random drops, or sometimes you'll get something more specific from playing story mode. Like, when you reach a certain point, you'll get more characters, right? Like, the kind of stuff that has a condition to it, I understand. But then you have these. This is how you unlock things. Like, you just...
Is that okay?
Usually, it's something more straightforward, like, it doesn't matter if I get this, I already have it.
Do you need anything else?
Like, this is recommended, this is whatever the shop's pick is.
Is that okay?
Or you pick this, and it will give you something random.
Thank you for buying.
Every time.
Do you need
It is random. Even if you already have it, it'll always be random. All the time.
Do you need anything else?
You pick the type, and it'll give it to you. Like those stupid gacha systems.
Do you need anything else?
And sometimes it'll gamble. Like, if you want one of these, which I don't know why you would bother with that, because this is the only one you know what it is. This you will never know what it is. Sometimes it'll give you something you already have, because there is a bit of a benefit to redundancies. If you can, like, if you put multiple, like, up to 3 of a particular item, sometimes you can make it, like, that much stronger. Like, triple Kamehameha power, whatever you want to put it in, but it's always random.
Bye-bye.
And, like, when you consider how many skills that can fit on every character, that sucks. But, that is it. That is all of Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Fun little game from my youth. Had a great time with it. But, the series moved on and became bigger and better ever since. I think this is really when the Dragon Ball Z games hit their stride, or at least for me. I'm pretty sure the Super Nintendo ones were probably fun, but I haven't really played those. But yeah, that's it. That's all of this game. I hope you had fun with it. Oh yeah, 3 was peak Budokai for everybody. I'll get to 3 one day, but but I do have some other plans for October. It is spooky month after all, so I will call this for today. For now, this is the end of Budokai 1. And at some point, I do hope to get to the other Budokai games, but with Spooky Month on the horizon, that's going to take a back seat to, yep, Spooky Month. I got some fun little things lined up for that. I have a feeling of what I'm going to do next, and we'll see where that takes us from there, especially when November rolls around. But, have a great day, God bless, and I hope to see you all soon. Catch you later.